Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to Transformation Secrets. If you're watching on Facebook right now, go ahead and ask as many questions as you want. I'll answer live. If you're watching on YouTube, great. If you're listening to the podcast, I'm going to be showing some pictures of who I was, what I was, and you may want to go look on that. But either way, you're going to get exactly what you need out of this audio part of it as well. All right, guys. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Luke Rangel, and I help people lose weight without the need of exercise and cutting calories, and you don't need to cut carbs. And for those of you interested in learn how I do that, we just started a 21-day challenge that you could still join. We only started yesterday. If you want to join, tomorrow will be the last day. It's only $1 for the first one of the year, 99% off, and yeah, it's really exciting. So we're going into that. All right, guys, so getting into this, as the title says, keep it simple. Most people say stupid. I'll say sexy. Keep it simple, sexy. And the purpose out of this is because there's so much information out there. There's information overload, right? Don't eat carbs. Eat carbs because they give you energy. Make sure you have a healthy breakfast, but don't eat breakfast till after 12 noon. All of this stuff, right? And my goal with the challenge and just overall is to give people these simple solutions to lose weight and be healthy, because when you break it down, it is really simple to lose weight. The only thing that gets in our way is our minds and all the information out there. There's so much information. You could start a new program every 3 days and not run out of programs all year long. But what happens is there's no consistency into that, and when there's no consistency, there's no results. All right. So what I'm going to share with you today, I'm going to show my pictures. It is how I got my very first result, going from this to this in 3 months. Right. So a very, very super quick backstory of this. My before picture. I took it at age 20. I said, you know what? I'm going to get in the best shape of my life. I'm going to work out every single day. I'm going to eat as healthy as I can. And I did. And I actually did that for 5 years straight. And after 5 years, I took a progress picture and I looked the exact same. No joke, no lie. I had zero physical change. Of course, I probably got a little bit stronger. Like I felt good after the workouts. But as far as pictures go, zero change at all. And then I just changed a few simple things to my nutrition. I did not change my exercise at all. I did not work out more. I did not do anything different as far as activity. The only thing that I did different was my nutrition. And 3 months later, this happened. I got abs for the first time in my life. I lost 10% body fat. So many crazy things happened that I did not think was going to happen. And it's from exactly what I'm going to share with you today. I kept it so simple that produced really big results. But the key is that I was consistent with doing everything that was simple. And that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to be consistent with it. Are you going to get results in a day? No. A week? No. A month? No. But I promise you, after 2 months, 3 months, it's just going to start kind of have that snowball effect, and you're going to get results a lot quicker. But most people give up before that first month is over. All right. So what did I do? The very first thing. So the way I found this is, of course, I had to do a lot of my own research. I was 25. I was broke. I didn't have any money. I couldn't pay for a personal trainer. I couldn't pay for a fitness program. There was nobody I knew giving away free information like this. And so I Googled every single person that I wanted to look like, and I started eating like they started eating. And after I accumulated 5 to 10 different people, I noticed a lot of patterns. And so I adopted these patterns and put these patterns into my life, and that's how I got the results that I wanted. So the very first pattern that I saw, and I'm going to try to type this out, is I started eating breakfast, right? And so I started eating breakfast within 30 minutes of waking up. And the reason why you want to do it within 30 minutes of waking up is because it's going to start your metabolism. If you sleep the proper amount of, let's say, 7 to 8 hours a night, that's at least 7 to 8 hours that you haven't ate. And then if you follow all the other gimmicks, you probably stopped eating at like 6 or 7, which is another myth, another story, another video. And and so you probably haven't ate in, I don't know, 12 to 13 hours. So you're waking up and your body needs fuel. If you wake up right now and you're not hungry, it's because you trained your body not to be hungry. If you have a small infant, or if you used to have one, you know they ate every single time they woke up, and they ate every few hours. And so that's what humans are designed to do. But what happens over time is we punish ourselves for some reason and skip meals and don't eat and do all that stuff, and it slows down our metabolism so we aren't hungry. So the first thing you want to do is eat breakfast. All right. The second thing you want to do is after breakfast is you want to continue to eat pretty much every 3 to 4 hours. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly on the dot, do anything like that. But the reason for this, so what I'm sharing with you works for 99.9% of the world. That's why it's no gimmicks. There's no fad. That's nothing. It's just healthy eating. And the reason why we eat every 3 to 4 hours, so you're going to be eating about 4 to 6 meals throughout the day, is so you could portion control a lot better. What usually happens is people don't eat till 10 or 12, and then they only eat one other meal throughout the day. What are your meals looking like if you're one of those people? They're usually huge and they're usually unhealthy because you're starving yourself all day and you just want to get food into your body just to survive. And when you do that, you're going to accumulate a lot of fat. When you space out your meals, what's happening is you're keeping your metabolism going throughout the whole day. So again, if you're watching the video right now, you start off in the day and your insulin's going to spike and it's going to go up. And then over the course of 3-4 hours, it's going to drop back down, and then you eat again, and then it spikes back up. And you want that wave to keep happening throughout the day to keep your metabolism going so you could burn the most calories throughout the day just by eating. But what happens, again, most people, there's a straight line. They eat, spikes up, comes back down, and then you're tired and you're drained all day and you're still living somehow. And then you eat, spikes up, and then goes back down. And then you sleep, and it's just a constant thing that keeps happening over and over again. So that's why we want to continue to eat. One, to keep your metabolism going, but two, to help you portion control and get the right amount of calories in throughout the whole day. All right. Number 3, the next biggest thing that I started to change, and probably this was the biggest one. Every single time I ate, I made sure I had a protein source. Now, you may need to do some research or look at all the other free content I gave you guys on what a protein source actually is. But the biggest thing that I was missing, especially someone who was working out 5 to 6 days a week, I wasn't getting enough protein to build the lean muscle mass that I needed. So if you have no idea how much protein to eat, on average, most females need about 100 grams. On average, most males need 140 to 160 grams. All right, some a little bit more, some a little bit less. It's depending who you are, what your goals are, and all of that stuff. And so when I found out how much, so for me in my goals, I was 195 in those pictures. And so for me, as much as I exercise, I needed about 175 to 200 grams of protein. And when I actually counted how much protein I was eating, I was getting like 60 grams a day. And it was because I wasn't being intentional. And that's one of the biggest things when it comes to eating and living a healthy life, is it doesn't take brain science. You don't have to change what you're eating. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be intentional with why you're eating what you're eating. And so I was eating just to feel full and not feel full, right? I wasn't eating with intention behind the food that I was putting into my mouth. And once I started adding protein sources every single time I ate, my results started going a lot faster. So average American day of eating. Wake up, let's say they actually eat healthy. I'll put that healthy diet of most Americans. They wake up and they'll have some fruit, or they'll have some oatmeal. All right, cool. Then a few hours later, they'll have a snack. They brought some little veggies in a bag, eat it at work, have a little snack. All right, awesome. Lunchtime comes around, they go to eat with their coworkers, but like, you know what, I'm gonna be healthy, I'm gonna have a salad. Okay, cool. And then later they have another snack. Let's say they just have some fruit, and then they come home and they have some dinner, and now they make chicken and something, right? So, does it sound healthy? Yeah. Are all of those choices they made healthy? Yes. But there's no intention behind it and no protein. Oatmeal has like 4 grams of protein. Vegetables, 0 protein. Fruit, 0 protein. Salad, 0 protein unless they added chicken or something to it. And then their final meal of chicken something actually has protein into it. So this person had about 20 grams of protein on a high end 40 grams of protein, but they ate healthy all day long. And so they're not going to get the results they want because they're not being intentional with their eating. And I hope this part really drives in and starts making sense. And when a lot of times when people join programs, they're like, oh, I'm on a high protein diet. No, you're not. You are not on a high protein diet. You're finally eating as much protein as you're supposed to be eating. A regular meal plan, your your total calories, it's only like 30% being protein. It's not a high protein diet. You're only eating 30% of your total calories from protein. It's just more protein than you're used to eating. All right, so make sure you eat breakfast. Eat every few hours, and every time you do eat, have a protein source. Chicken, fish, eggs, turkey, protein shakes, whatever it may be. Peanut butter is not a protein source. It has protein, but it's not a protein source. It's a fat source. I always say that one because everyone says, oh, I'm going to eat protein. I got peanut butter. No. All right. And then the final thing that I started doing was drinking water. And when it comes to drinking water, you're going to drink minimum half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you should drink 100 ounces of water a day. If you drink, or if you weigh 300 pounds, you need to drink more water. All right. And again, that's minimum. For every hour of exercise, you want to add another glass of water. For every cup of coffee, you want to have another glass of water. Anything you do to dehydrate yourself, you need to replace that water. One of the funniest things that even I used to do it, which is why I could say it's funny, is people would walk into the gym, weigh themselves, walk out of the gym, weigh themselves. They're down 1 to 2 pounds and they're happy about it. If you do it properly, you should weigh the exact same when you walk into the gym and you walk out. If not, weigh a little bit more because you're drinking water. All you did throughout those 2 pounds is you lost water, which means you're dehydrated. You're going to go home, drink water, and put those pounds back on, which is okay. And then the kind of like the secret, the fifth thing is sleep. You want to make sure you get enough sleep. I promise you, you're not too busy to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I used to think I was until I just forced myself to do it. And guess what? I woke up more refreshed, more energized, and I got more work done because I wasn't so tired throughout the whole day. So, quick recap. If you want to get results, eat breakfast. Eat every couple hours. Every time you eat, have a protein source. Do not skip that part. And then drink half your body weight in ounces of water. All right. So if you guys do have any questions on the Facebook, go ahead, comment down below. If you're listening on the podcast, go ahead and share this if you found it valuable. And if you found it valuable anywhere, tell your friends about these groups so we could help people around the world for free. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.